What do you get when you cross Jump King with a character from Irish folklore? A leap-ercon. Happy Tuesday, my friends. Welcome to the agony. Welcome to the agony of Jump King. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. One game planned for tonight, officially. Jump King. I'm keeping an option in my back pocket. If things are going really badly and I'm really stuck and frustrated and I feel like I need a break, in case of emergency, I'm going to break the glass and maybe try and do a casual run through Battletoads on the NES. So there may be a possibility of that, but the official plan is supposed to be Jump King all the way down, but we'll see. Dead Zergling is first in chat tonight. Welcome in, Zergling, my friend. I hope you are well. Lucent Jelly, welcome in, and Loyal to Soil. Great to have you, Loyal. I feel like I haven't seen you for a little while, so thank you for being here with us tonight. I hope you've been doing well. This game is called Jump Sting. I saw that, Jelly, and then I had to do a double take for a moment. I had to stare at the letters and try and figure it out. Because after you said that, I couldn't see the word king anymore. This game does sting. There's a keen sting to this game. I'm going to certainly be feeling its pain. Claricinality, welcome in. Thank you for joining us, and I hope that your day has treated you well. That's a bit better. Can see again. We're here for jumping and more jumping. Hopefully I'll have some of that to offer. Alright. That's maybe just gonna be a touch loud. It says I've been playing this for 19 and a half hours across 10 sessions. I don't know. I don't know that that's exactly accurate. Alright, let me get this, as much as I enjoy this scarecrow art, there is really no reason to keep that on the screen. Oh, there is room for it, though. This game is not widescreen. Well, in that case, why don't we just bring it back? Might as well fill in the void. Except it's a little too large. Sorry, we're slow to get moving here. I'm driving myself crazy with inconsequential things. All right. Oh, back into it. So I'm in a very, as you can see, I'm in a very, like, precarious spot here. We're probably going to start off the night with a lot of falls. Yeah, that's a long way down. And, hey, cool, I added a lot to it. So, this is going well. Oh, one moment. Jelly approaches. Alright, and we're back. Thank you, Jelly, for the coffee. Also got some of my usual cheese. The goat cheese that I had last night was kind of a disaster. I didn't like that all that much. And I've got more grapes. They're these weird long grapes. They're very sweet though. They're very good. We were gonna say no, believe in yourself, but you jumped before we had the chance. Well, I don't think the jump was the issue there. I think the fall was. You could have still believed in me if it was just a jump. I wonder which game I'll beat first. This or Time Tunnel? I wonder what game I have the better odds of beating. I think it's Time Tunnel. A bunch of big falls like this at the start are actually perfect. This is actually perfectly fine. I need to get warmed up to get back into the, to get the feel of the game back. So all these big falls are just an opportunity to get to get readjusted. This is a glass 3/4 of the way full situation right here. It's definitely good that I keep falling down. It's definitely great. We need to check the VOD from the other day to see what the breakthrough you had in Time Tunnel was. Because you said you discovered something at the end. Yeah, in the last, like, 40 minutes, probably, it took me a while to work it out. Like, the discovery was very, like, the breakthrough is very near to the end, but it was kind of a slow process of piecing a few things together. So yeah, I think, like, if you kind of scrub through maybe the last 40 minutes of the VOD, positive affirmations, very good. figured something out right near the end that probably should have been obvious. It probably should have been kind of obvious long before, but I don't know. I don't know. My brain, the gears in my brain turned very slowly. At the time we left, we think all you'd done was discovered the storage room, figured out how to light the torch, and gotten the horse to move. Hey, those are some pretty big accomplishments. But yeah, I really only did what I really my big breakthrough. If you're expecting something huger than that, you're gonna be very disappointed. My big breakthrough was just one more solution on that same level. I really just figured out how to do one extra thing. But it opened a pathway to where I could potentially like get to a new area or find a new item. I wouldn't have been able to, I couldn't check it at the end of the other stream because first of all, it had already been going too late and I needed to wrap up, but I also had lost my torch. I left it somewhere in time and didn't remember where. It's a game of baby steps. Well, I definitely made a few of those. I'm pretty excited to get back to it though. It really hurts when you do the exact same thing twice in a row in this game. Which in fairness is a lot of progress for Time Tunnel. Nothing in the game is obvious. I am curious to what degree the manual would ease my pain in Time Tunnel. It is my complete intention to not read it, but I do wonder, like, how much extra misery have I heaped upon myself by refusing to read it? I think if I make it through the game, I'm gonna have to look at the. I'm gonna have to spend some time looking at the manual just to know what might have been. We didn't have the manual as a kid for it either, so we have no idea. Yeah, I feel like, in a lot of ways, like, my, like, my opinions on the video game manual are very complex because, like, I have a very high regard for video game manuals and a stubborn refusal to ever read them. But I mean, I just feel like I I don't feel like I had manuals for games especially often. Like I had the manuals for the games I owned, of course, but I only owned so many games. Like the overwhelming majority of games that I played as a kid, we are going all the way back to the very start of the game. The overwhelming majority of games I played were like borrowed or rented, and like I never had a manual under those conditions. It was something like Commodore games, like I don't think anyone had Commodore manuals. I think one person. I think with the Commodore 64, it's like I don't know how anyone ever made money releasing a game on the Commodore 64 because like what happened is one person bought one copy of every Commodore 64 game and then everyone else just had a bootleg off of that one copy. We got like 99% of our games secondhand. I think Super Mario 1 was like the only game we've ever actually had the manual for. And we only remember that in that manual it said Mario could use the domino effect on enemies to get one-ups, and then said, ask your parents, as though kids in the 80s didn't know what dominoes were. I don't remember that detail of the manual. I didn't have the Mario 1 manual though. Yeah, we must have gotten our NES secondhand because I don't remember ever having the box or the manuals for that. Hmm. I never thought about that before. Goodness. How many times? How many times have I got to do that? It's fine. This is all still warm up. I'll be done. I'll be done with the warm up by the end of the stream. Is he really the jump king, or is he really the falling king? No way I could take those falls, Zergling says. You know, what I will take, though, this 4-egg omelet stuffed with bacon. Jelly and I had, we had fried rice again for dinner, which is, like, maybe the #1 staple in our home currently. Like, we have been having a lot of fried rice. But we had it with beef tonight instead of chicken, so that was a nice, change of pace. No, fried rice is good for any meal, so it's a good staple. I just like that I can put it together real quickly, too. I don't make it with leftover rice like everyone says you're supposed to. I do make my rice is purpose prepared for fried rice, but just what I like about it is the way that I put it together. Like, I can get all of the, like, mix-in stuff ready in the same amount of time that it takes the rice to cook, so it makes for a really quick dish to put together. If you like it and it works for you, why not? Precisely. I had a buddy who made a nice stew for himself. It apparently was delicious. However, before he was done, his wooden spoon shattered into it all, so he had to throw it all away. Oh, how does that even happen? Hey, Itarama, welcome in, Itty. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, my friend. He had to throw it all out before he was done. How did he know it was delicious? Well, I mean, you do sometimes taste your cooking along the way, right? Hey, Shadow Archon. Great to see you, Shadow. I hope things are going well for you. This is definitely a Frownie type of game. I'd like to think so. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at it. But, I am... that's what I've always thought about this game when I've said it quite a few times, but, like, I don't exactly remember when I discovered this game. Like, when I learned about it was a thing. But I do remember thinking, like, I think I can have the patience for that game. I was like, this is clearly a game that's made, like, you know, it's a rage game, obviously. But I was like, I think I could play that game and at least keep most of my cool. I am well known for putting myself through some pretty miserable gaming experiences. So I've been working on this for I've been working on this for 20 hours if the title screen is to be believed. I actually started it like a year and a half ago. But kind of forgot about it for a long while, and we've only come back within the last month or so. I don't know how that happened. I might have eaten it slowly and just picked the splinters out myself, but it wasn't my food. Yeah, I probably would have abandoned it too. I wouldn't want to waste food necessarily, but I would find the picking around splinters. I would be probably too paranoid to put myself through that. Be worried I was gonna accidentally swallow one and puncture a hole in my stomach and dissolve myself from the inside or something. This game has a getting over it kind of progression loss, doesn't it? People comment on that a lot, but I don't know that game. I've heard the title, but I've never played or seen it. I think I learned about Jump King before I learned about getting over it. Heard of it, rather. We just like any excuse to use the sus emote. We started the stream much higher than we are now. Yeah, yeah, I was pretty far up there at the beginning of the stream, but all of my initial jumps just brought me backward. It's hard. It's tough. It's tough to get back into it after you set it down for a few days. You gotta de-rust. To celebrate the nice big fall, time for a pound of steak to fall in the skillet. Whoa. Imagine this game, but an annoying British man occasionally makes fun of you when you fall. That's getting over it. It's come up quite a few times while I've been playing this. So who knows, if I ever finish this game, maybe I'll take a look at that one. Maybe I'll be ready for it. Certainly can't be much worse, right? That jump down there across that gap into the middle left of the screen is very deceptive. That jump really seems like you should have to charge much longer than you do to get across it. It looks... that jump is not as wide... No! That jump is not as wide as it looks. I shouldn't have fallen there. Those are easy jumps. We talked about how you enjoyed this game being lonely, but you're never lonely and getting over it because of the aforementioned annoying British narrator. Well, I mean, if it's a disembodied narrator, here's the thing, like, because I also classify Portal as one of those lonely games that I like, and you're never alone in Portal, right? Gladys is there making fun of you the whole time. No. I don't know that I can actually get up there from this side. Yuck. I disagree. If you get stuck in the same area long enough, the narrator stops talking to you. It's like he gave up on you. A very sad feeling. I only recorded so many voice lines for each segment. So, well, see, you know what? Dude, here's the thing. Like, if they make a Getting Over It Part 2, they won't have to worry about that because I'm sure that they'll have the narrator be AI generated and can just perpetually come up with an endless series of lines to taunt you with. I'm not actually meaning to speak specifically to that game, but I do imagine that it'll be sooner rather than later that there will be a situation like that. They'll have an antagonistic disembodied voice character like that or Portal, and they'll use AI to fill the time if you linger for forever. I would be surprised if no one's actually done that yet already. And it very well may exist, and I just don't know about it. But if it doesn't already exist, I'm absolutely sure it's in the works somewhere. Why am I not able to get on that other platform all of a sudden? I don't know what is going on. Oh. Jeepers. Oh. I'm never gonna make it through this game, am I? The time tunnel gnome has sapped my Jump King powers away. There's always a price to pay for time travel. No. I disagree. I disagree. That jump should have made it. What am I doing? I got kind of lucky there. All right. You could get a soundboard of you saying "I disagree" every few minutes set up, and none of us would notice. This stream could be AI generated, and it wouldn't even take a very sophisticated AI. When one thing goes wrong, it feels like it all starts unraveling. It sure does. When you make a mistake and like you take a fall, it's a really bad idea, like, because like the instinct then is to try and like do a whole bunch of jumps real quick to get your progress back, and it's a real bad idea to give in to that instinct, because you'll just miss more jumps and your anti-progress will very rapidly compound. I know this intellectually, but it's very difficult to act upon that wisdom. One thing the AI likely can't do is simulate your laughter. AI stands for Agent Frownie's irritation. Oh. Even though I've been, like, across every screen. I mean, I haven't been through every screen of the game because I haven't beaten the game, but every screen that I have been through, I've been through like 100 times, except whatever my furthest one is. Um, I completely forgot how that sentence was supposed to end. um, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Uh, oh, even though I'm constantly retreading the same territory, like I'm always falling and I'm going through the same screen, and I have to go through every screen 100,000 times every time. I have, for the past like 2 or 3 weeks I've been playing this, I have seen something new every night. Even though, even though, even though I only spend 1% of each stream seeing something new, I have so far seen something new every night. This will kickstart you. Thank you for the wheel, Claire. Uh, Only 1 hour into Jump King and you've lost your words. That's not a good sign. All right, let's spin the wheel and see what happens to me. Oh, that was a weak spin. Very weak. Almonds. That's a good thing to land on. It's always the same stuff I'm landing on, but I never know, like, if someone hasn't been here, so I'm always introducing the same items. But these are Blue Diamond Extreme Almonds, and they are Carolina Reaper flavored. They have a smoky Chex Mix like seasoning. They are not really very hot. The percentage of Carolina Reaper in the mix is very small. They're a pretty tasty snack, though, and we'll just try and get a generous pinch of them. You gonna be okay tomorrow, Frownie? I saw it's Batman and Robin again. It's Batman and Robin and Wario. Both of those are brutal. I think the next time I land on almonds, it's gonna be the last of them. Oh my. There, because it's the end, I think there's like an extra clump of powder on one of those, and it kind of burst right there at the end. I got a kick from like a kick of raw, undiluted seasoning powder. Oh. It's very strong and very salty. Did you find all the Carolina Reaper in the mix at once? Kind of. Alright, back to normal. That Batman and Robin game, that is a rough game. I wanna like it more than I do, but it's not. It doesn't make itself very likable. It's not a very friendly game. I cannot believe that shoot 'em up level in that game. That level is criminal. And this is leaps and bounds better. You know it, Budafingers. Welcome in. I said to Jelly when I wrote the schedule for the week, I said, the only thing in here that doesn't frustrate me 100% out of my mind is Tears of the Kingdom. I said, I don't know what I'm doing to myself with this schedule, but every game on here is an absolute nightmare of frustration. And then even Tears of the Kingdom turned around and betrayed me, and it's been terribly frustrating the last couple times I've played it. Oh. Some of these shrines have tracking down the locations of some of these shrines has felt like dental work. At least the Joker hasn't shown up and tried to kill Jump King with a hot air balloon. Yet. But seriously, if you're familiar with Batman and Robin on the Genesis, how is that shoot 'em up level acceptable? Who okayed that level? We desperately hope that the Joker shows up in this game, or that he's the smoking hot babe at the top. The guys from Echo had to go somewhere after they finished that hit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of inclined to agree. I mean, the thing is, like, that the Batman and Robin level is 1-to-1 way worse than the Machine. But the context around the Machine still makes it the King of Pain. Because, you know, at least you get with the Batman level, at least you get checkpoints. And once you get through it, you're theoretically done with it. I mean, you're theoretically done with the Machine once you get through it too. But I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't feel as hopeless. Is it better or worse than the stomach? Oh, give me the stomach all day long. The stomach is no problem. The stomach is like, it is super inconsequential. There's nothing to that level. You want to know how I got these scars? Falls down, falls down, falls down, falls down. Where does the pain of Klingerwinger fit in? Klingerwinger is pretty rough. The thing about Klingerwinger, my actual suffering time spent on the Klingerwinger was actually incredibly short. Because I was so hopeless at it that every time I got there, I would immediately bleed all of my lives and continues away within just a few minutes. Like, I was never stuck on the Klingerwinger for hours on end, because I would game over and be released pretty much immediately. Like, the real world time that I was stuck on the Klingerwinger was like 2 months, but the actual amount of minutes spent on that level was very, very small. Because I just didn't, the Klingerwinger I just did not at all get until I suddenly did. Pretty much. There wasn't a whole lot of incremental progress with the Klingerwinger. Like, sometimes I would have runs that made it really far, like out of nowhere, but they were very few and far between, and And in between them were just hours of attempts where I got absolutely nowhere. So that is a weird one to measure. It's kind of like now we have like multiple points along a spectrum, because like the shmup level in Batman and Robin is like a horrible level that has all of like a regular level's context of like it's got checkpoints and you're not looping on it forever or anything like that. And then the machine is like an unbearable level with a horrible context. And then the Klinger Winger is like a it's a weird level, but it's not a horrific it's not really a horrific level once you can do it. It's the context of not being able to figure out how to do it that makes it terrible. So it's like we have one example of sort of each. The weird thing about the Klinger Winger is what solved that for me was basically to try playing the level with the minimal amount of effort. No, that screen that I just fell from, that's two above this, that I think that's where we started the night. And I've been up higher than that before. I'll definitely, yeah, back where the stream started. I'll definitely be sure to announce if we hit a new PB. That one fleeting moment. Remember what it looked like up here. Oh yeah, this is horrible. No. Bigger no. How could you forget the legendary triple flagpole jump? I did. I completely forgot. I blocked it from my mind. It was the only way I could get to sleep at night. No. Ah. It's very difficult to land on that flagpole from the right-hand side. Don't mind me. I'm just erasing everything right now. I just remembered that what awaits me up top is a section full of wind, too. I messed up that jump. It was best not to remember that until the time came, perhaps. Yeah. I forgot that's what I was heading up toward. Undershoot, 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 overshoot. Sometimes it just doesn't feel consistent. Like when you're repeating the same jump multiple times and you're like trying to make micro adjustments to your time, it just feels like you hold the button down for 1 extra frame and he jumps 12 extra feet. It doesn't feel like his power charges up on a consistent scale every time. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does, but it doesn't feel like it. The jump charge timer is like... like bringing bananas home from the grocery store. You bring a bunch of green bananas home and set them on the counter, and they're like solid green for 4 months, and then they turn yellow for 1 minute, and then they're just pure brown. So the window of opportunity is so narrow. Lincoln, you'll miss it. That's why banana bread exists. Maybe that's why I learned to enjoy green bananas. This game's version of banana bread is turn off the game. What fun would we be having then? Hey, Stream Kyle, welcome in. Welcome to the exquisite agony of Jump King. Almost missed that jump. That was so close. No! We had it. I'm never gonna get up there, am I? Nope. If you ever feel like you've been stuck in one little area of the game for a very long time, well, there are two solutions to that. I don't know why I can't do this. We've done it before. Doesn't matter. All timings lead to the same outcome. Could always go back to the snowy area just to feel something. I mean, the thing about that is I know I can't get through the snowy area. I have to go up this way first. I figured that out. I got as high as I can go in that area. Just to cleanse the palate, if you can't get through this bit either. I think the game is cheating, Shadow says. Kyle says, this is the first time I've heard of this? I enjoy the full title / tagline. Yeah. Tactical leaping adventure, Jump King. There's a smoking hot babe at the top. Oh my goodness. No! Well, that was nice while it lasted. I don't know which makes me laugh more. That I immediately fell out of that area. That I immediately fell out of that area a second after landing up there. Or that I look down at the chat and see Frownie, no. Oh. The third flagpole jump looks deceptive. It's rough. There's no way that jump was charged that much. I'm gonna need a team of scientists to analyze what just happened frame by frame. I was not holding the button that long. Yeah, map every input you make like a Doom speedrun and put it through an analysis. Heavy lies the frown as Jump King plummets down. The corners of my mouth should be through the floor. No, why? This game seems very vexing. No, I knew I was overshooting that. Awesome. Alright. Well, we're going all the way back down now. Because I haven't made these... There's some jumps here I haven't made in a while. Oh. If I fall any further, maybe I should go look for a light route. uh. I wanted to say something about falling all the way down into that place that's down below Quilog's lair. Lost Izalith, maybe it was. It's difficult to make references to stuff in Dark Souls because I never called anything by its proper name. The whole area down there I just called the Fiery Underworld through pretty much the whole playthrough. What's a light root? The light roots are the things down in the depths in Tears of the Kingdom that that help you fill in the map in the depths. You make diet root beer from it. It's the epilogue to Tears of the Kingdom. Link opening a Diet Root Beer company. Who is Link's favorite Canadian folk singer? Gordon Lightroot. That was a joke for a small percentage of the audience. I couldn't even save that one for the next Tears of the Kingdom stream. Sadly, Root Beer put Zonite Sprite out of business. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like Zonite Sprite, not just because of the name, but because all the Zonite stuff has got a green tinge to it, so it really works. No. I kind of knew I was messing that one up. I'm so happy to be done fiddling with my laptop. Finally does what I want it to. Set up how I want it. I can just leave it alone until I want to use it now. Oh no. Wow. Wow, I fell off at the exact wrong place. I would buy some Death Mountain Dew. I like the new recipe for Zora Cola. I like the sound of Death Mountain Dew. I don't know if I like the idea of eating anything with the word death in the title though. The worst part is the laptop is to give myself something to do for 2.5 hours while my kids do band practice. It took me like 12 hours to get it working right. So it'll take 6 trips to band practice Just to break even with my wasted time. Well, I'm glad that you're on this side of the work at least. I don't really like to be tinkering around with my electronics because that pretty much invariably means that there's some headache that I'm trying to solve. Death Mountain Dew, aka Mountain Dew. Oops. It seems like there may be some potential for progress. I don't want to celebrate too quickly because, well, look at what's happening to me. It's hard to see the wind. That's kind of a dumb sentence, but no, that was a dumb time to jump. Oh. That was bad. Oh, every time you get to a new area, right? It's just like there's no reason to ever celebrate because you just fall out of them so quickly. new mids are kicking in. We're going to have to head out. Good luck. Thank you, Claire. Really appreciated your company tonight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. I'm honestly amazed at how much watching someone else play this game stresses me out. Maximum anxiety. I think it's gotta be really irritating to watch someone play this because it seems so simple, right? So every time I make a mistake, I'm sure people are just screaming at their screens, or you want to, because I must seem like such a fool. But it's really tough. No! The wind was not blowing that much. Jump King might be a bit lofty. Would you make Pounce Prince? Oh, yuck. Yuck. I think that Tetris has to be one of the most irritating games to watch another person play. Because, like, when you're not in the driver's seat of Tetris, it's a lot easier to see, like, the optimal moves. I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. Everything is going wrong. I was calm and I collected myself and I was focused and it meant nothing. Overshoot. Yep. I am definitely on my way down. Just once. Just once I'd like to make a jump that gains me as much progress as a fall loses me. That's like the reverse of how things work. But I can dream, right? really hope there's not such a thing as cortisol poisoning. No. I'm never gonna make progress in this game. I'm never gonna get through this wind part. I don't understand. I can't even begin to understand what I'm doing wrong. Like, I think I'm going with the wind and going against it in the right places, but I don't get any of the results I expect ever. I don't know how to work around it. It may not, it may not seem like it could be possible, but I have actually already spent what I think is a fairly good amount of time up here in the wind. Because I was up here in our previous stream. I thought I was doing a lot of what I did last time, but... Hey, Pookie Stan, welcome in. Being from Wisconsin, I assume you're using your real-world experience for this. I don't know. I feel like I'm finding video game snow doesn't work quite the same way. I saw that you shared some videos in the Discord, Pookie. I didn't have time to watch them yet though, but I do appreciate you sharing. Hopefully, I'll be able to check those out. But I just saw them too soon to the It was too close to the start of the stream. I didn't have time to watch any of them. I haven't revisited Turok 2, but that was a game I rented that game, and I recall being very blown away by Turok 2 when I rented it. I was really amazed. I thought that game looked phenomenal when it came out. I had a hard time with it though, as the rental. I don't think I managed to clear the first level. It's the biggest chunk of progress I've erased in a while. Yeah, that's what had it on my that's why I had it on my mind, is because yeah, you shared that pic and you had 2 copies of it. I have no idea how I got 2 copies. Maybe I thought I bought the first one and saw the second one and bought it. Kind of odd. I mean, I've certainly duplicated a game or two before, unknowingly. No. I bought a duplicate copy of Battletoads Double Dragon on Super NES because that was one I forgot I had it, and I ended up finding and buying a second copy. Um, and the there's a on the Super NES. There's two. There's a couple. Well, there's more than just two, but there's two that are relevant. There's a pair of educational Mario games called Fun with Numbers and Fun with Letters, and I had one of them, but I didn't remember which one I had, and I found one of them out in the wild and bought it because I thought I had the opposite one, and so I ended up with two of the same one. I don't remember which one it was. So Fun with Numbers or Fun with Letters. I have two of one of them. I do have both of them now, but before I actually had both of them, I duplicated one of them. Those are like, I have other duplicates. Those are ones that those are duplicates I unintentionally made, though. Like, most of the duplicates that I have, I was aware I was buying a second copy, but it was just a matter of, like, finding it for really cheap somewhere. And being like, oh, that game is, if the game is worth a whole lot more than that, I'll go ahead and pick that copy up. That doesn't happen very often anymore. Someday I'll buy a third one. I can't remember which one I have. Be stuck in a loop, perpetually buying a duplicate game and never getting its match. It would be somewhat ironic if the one you have more than one of is Fun with Numbers. Wouldn't it, though? Oh, I like that. I like that skull that you had too. It was in the thumbnail of one of the videos. That like sort of Day of the Dead style skull. I mean, I've been known to enjoy, a sort of a skeleton from time to time myself. And I usually don't really gravitate much toward the like sort of like Day of the Dead sort of stylings, sort of styled skulls, but they're very elaborate, and I usually gravitate toward much plainer and simpler designs. But I really liked the like black with the sort of day glow colors. Looks quite nice. Took me a ton of work to finally get everything just perfect to make those vids. Plan on posting that stuff for quite some time now. Nobody posts stuff like that, but I watch that kind of stuff if others posted it. And maybe, you know, it's not a super active, it's not a super active Discord, but, maybe someone will be inspired. I'm impressed you were able to put everything together because, like I'd love to, I don't know if I want to make a video, but I'd love to at least take some pictures to show off my room here at some point, but I can never seem to muster the time and strength to actually get it put together in a presentable fashion. It's all, it's just chaos and clutter everywhere. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, Derek Ocean, welcome in. Welcome to Jump King. Another rough night with Jump King. Still haven't really made any progress tonight. Figured out how to do that part a little easier, though. Big things to make sure nothing is around that's going to inadvertently dox you. Kind of easy when you have one camera pointed at one angle during a stream, but you really got to be observant. If you intend on posting your whole house, well, I definitely wouldn't post my whole home, but just the one gaming area to sort of show off a bit of the collection and I don't know, just odds and ends. I've got a lot of weird collectibles. But you're not wrong. I would need to sort of pay attention and be careful. don't want to take any videos when I've got my driver's license and passport and birth certificate and social security card all laying out on the table. Someone might steal my identity and drain my bank account. Both dollars. I typically clean my own place like a couple times a year. The clutter quickly becomes a thing. Other part is it's only going to be perfect for a very small window of time. And when I do clean, I try to do a good job, but I don't do it very often. So there's a trade-off. I'm very much in that same boat. How's the game going? Not super well. I haven't really made any progress tonight. There's a lot more falling than there is jumping. I figured out how to do a couple areas more consistently, but it's still very mild progress. No! I think this screen right here, by the way, I believe this screen is my PB. I don't think I've ever... I don't think I've ever gone past that screen. These very, very tiny jumps straight up and down. That's a new strategy for me. That's a new approach I haven't ever taken before. Something I think I should have thought of a lot sooner. Started a new animated show? I haven't heard of that one. If you have certain collections and ever want to gather them up right before the stream, might be able to show them off between games or something. Just do one collection at a time. Have a Frownie intermission, just a suggestion. I've thought about something like that, like a little show and tell. And sometimes on rare occasions, I will have something to show off on the stream. Like I was showing that Pac-Man board game not that long ago. That was just an interesting thing that I found. And of course, I mean, you can't see it super well, but the idea of having a display over here is to show off different sort of collectibles. Sometimes. It's been Zelda themed for a while. I'm thinking that hopefully this weekend I'll be able to make the time. I think it's time to mix things up for the Halloween season. Just started Sunday, goofy and silly, right up my alley, Derek says. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Show off those aviator headphones and got a donation. Maybe somebody will donate more. Well, that certainly wasn't my intended outcome. I did. I mean, I'm not complaining. I did receive a very generous gift out of the whole situation. My intent in showing those off was I thought they were going to be well received. I thought there was going to be enthusiasm for those headphones, not horror. Alright, this screen is a new PB. This is the highest I've ever been. So, even if everything comes undone tonight, they can't take away from us now. I did achieve a new height. No! The wind was not blowing yet. I disagree. It's about Greek times, but wacky, Derek says. I didn't put that together. That makes sense, though. If it makes you feel better, I still support you using them. Maybe I'll find a special occasion to bring them out. I might need to get a weight belt for my neck though. They're quite heavy. Derek says my mom actually told me about the show. She said, "Wow, that looks dumb. I bet you'll like it." If only I could stop falling for like 10 minutes, right? That screen that I made it up to didn't really it didn't really seem that bad to pass. I think I got a little cheated by the wind. It was you know, the particles weren't moving very fast yet, but the wind blew me 1,000 extra feet. The the changeover window, when you can sort of move without its influence, is shockingly narrow. I, I told her, yeah, I do. You know me too well. This reminds me of The End is Nigh on Switch. That was a tough game. I don't know. I don't think I've checked that one out. Is it another rage game like this one is? Short answer, yes. Oh boy. I'd like to be brave and say, ooh, maybe I should check that one out someday, but really I just want to play some, I just want to play some easy games for a while. Oh. Come on. was my fault. That was my impatience. The second one was kind of my fault, but I don't think I fully deserved it. I never beat it, Derek says, but I got far. Hey Persephone, welcome in. Did you ever retrieve the gold coin? No, I did not. I'm still on that mission. I'm still chasing that same bird. There's no hope in sight. I made it up a little higher. I did make it up for about 20 seconds. I was up higher than I've ever been before. I just can't stay up there. This game needs comfy music. I would say, like, you know, the sound of me crying isn't enough, but I've been kind of worn into a state of silence. I know I can feel that I'm being awfully quiet, but I'm just the game's wearing me down a little bit. We don't see you tomorrow. We'll know the game drove you to the loony bin. we're okay, we're okay. Didn't go as bad as I thought it was going. So this screen here, this screen is the highest I've ever been. So every time I get up here, I tie my PB. Oh, new screen. New heights. Let's go. Hey, Duck Something. Good to see you. Jump onto Echo's back and ride him up the mountain. Kinda knew that was coming. Victory! We got the coin! We got the coin! It happened! We got the coin! Oh. Oh, that's amazing. I don't know what this place up here is, but we're gonna check this out too. I kind of don't feel like going back down to the guy who said he had the boots. Like, this is a nice area to be. We can't lose our progress here. This is like a checkpoint. I don't really want to do all that stuff that we just did again. kind of just rather stay up here in this perilous chapel. Alright, I guess I should take my coin and go back down. Alright, well, we got the boots. Huzzah. No, it was not my intention to immediately head back to the very beginning of the game. Hey, Mile High Roll, welcome in. We just got them. A mere seconds ago, I just got these boots. I haven't had an opportunity to enjoy them yet. Hey, Christian Cool, welcome in. Thank you for the alert. Okay, so with these boots, we can go in this direction. I really don't understand the, like, branching paths nature of this game. Oops. I did actually mean to see what that guy had to say, but... oh well. It's been a while since I've been over in this direction. Maybe every jump shouldn't be a full strength jump. Oh, I was millimeters over. Oops. I like this area. This area gets really cool as you get higher up. Yeah. No. Oh my goodness. It's got a... yeah, there's a little bit of music. It's quiet, but it's there. There's music in a couple places in the game, right? Like the salesman that we got the fancy boots from, he was playing music. There was music in the church that we just went up to. The Perilous Chapel. Well, why can't I make this jump anymore? What is going on? Are you playing horror games for October? We'll play a few seasonally appropriate games. I can't really say for sure what percentage of them will be, you know, like legitimate horror and what just might be kind of spooky themed. But we will play a few. actually got kind of a little project that I'm thinking about doing to kind of theme the games around, but I'm gonna keep that kind of a secret for now, mostly because I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I don't do anything like I don't do anything like play all only horror games in October like some people do. You know, we're gonna continue the stuff that we're already currently working on for a lot of for a lot of the time, but I will mix some scary or spooky games in alongside everything else. Like last year we did like one spooky game a week. They were mostly trash games, so it would be nice to play something of higher quality. As we played like Van Helsing and Monster Force, and those were terrible. All the way down to the bottom. Awesome. I wouldn't hold my breath for Alien Isolation. I wouldn't hold my breath for any long games. While we have Tears of the Kingdom going on, like I really want to pick shorter titles for the most part. And what do you mean Silent Hill 2? We already did that one, Mile High Roll. I did Silent Hill 2... When did we finish that? We did that last year. I got the in water ending. I don't remember what that is supposed to mean. I just remember that. I just remember that phrase, that title. Hey, Master Tuesday, welcome in. Horror games for October? Do you mean Mission Impossible with inverted controls. I don't remember if I played Mission Impossible with inverted or non-inverted controls. I imagine I probably did whatever the default was, because Nintendo games are usually not super good about letting you switch that kind of thing. But I have no idea. Resident Evil on the GameCube is good. Yeah, that was one of my so that's an old favorite of mine. Actually. I do want to play that again on the stream. I do want to do a playthrough of that on the stream sometime. No. This is kind of tough right now because, like, no. I've been up this way. I've been up this direction before, but it was a long time ago, and so, like, I sort of half remember how to do this climb. But only half. So it's getting me into a lot of trouble. Hey, thank you for the wheel, Derek. We'll enjoy that in just a moment. Half remembering seems to be a great way to fully struggle. Indeed, it is. Let me have a grape before we spin the wheel. Echo the Dolphin on PlayStation 2 might be horror. I have that game, but I probably won't have to play that one for a long time. I don't think we're going to do another Echo game until probably the next Echo game will be in January of 2025. That would be my guess. Fiery habanero sauce. I just finished an Echo game. I don't have to play another one for at least a year. And January 2024 is less than a year away. I gotta wait at least a year before I play another Echo game. And no, I don't know what we're gonna play in 2024, but we'll see. I've got lots of good stuff. This is the what we landed on is the Marie Sharp's fiery habanero pepper sauce, right? Yeah. We're gonna have a generous sampling of it. Oh, that was a lot of sauce. Oh. That was a lot of sauce. Oh. I think I'm okay. Let's take a quick moment. We will go ahead and cut our VOD here. We're about halfway through the night.